So this is by far the most spectacular X-Men that we've ever seen. I was wondering if there was a scene or a stunt that was particularly hard to pull off that you were involved in.
For me, the scene that was hardest to pull off, actually for me it was the easiest in a way, was the Pentagon kitchen scene, which for me is one of my favorite scenes in the movie. The hardest thing about that for me was I had to be still while they ran the camera around many times. But that took a lot of days to shoot. It's a very complex scene. It was a complex idea. And people might think it's all done digitally, but it's not. A lot of it was done in camera, real. So that was, I can't tell too much about it because I don't want to take the surprise away. But I think that's the scene the fans will want to go back to again and again.
It is one of the coolest
scenes.
And the story, I think what Brian and Simon were able to do really well, it plays on so many different levels with time, with the time travel and everything. But it's so well crafted that you understand all the way through. But have there been any moments where you guys were like, wait, does this make sense that my character is doing this at this time? Like,
all the time. But the thing about Brian and Simon is both of them are very open, actually, not only to actors. Sometimes it would be the person ringing the bell at the studio, when we start filming. Hang on a second of that, and they would listen and take it because both of them, it's always complex, particularly when you're doing time travel and following through the logic of it. But Brian and Simon are both lovers of time travel movies. So as ambitious as they are about movies with comic book characters, they're just as ambitious about time travel movies. So they took it very seriously, and I'll speak for myself. There were times I was like, hang on a sec, I'm a little lost, and they would just walk me through it.
Yeah.
But I agree. When I saw the movie, it completely made sense.
Yeah. And Rogue was meant to have a bigger scene, right? But that didn't make the final cut. How was shooting that scene? How was being back on set with her?
It was awesome. Yeah. For me, being with that original cast is so special because it was the first movie I ever did. But I've got a real soft spot in my heart for Anna because I remember when I auditioned for that part, she was probably 16, 17, and she'd finished shooting at lunchtime, about midday. And I didn't do my audition till, I want to say 9 o'clock at night, and she just hung around. And she was really sweet. She goes, come on, you're hungry. And she looked after me, and there I was, like a 30-year-old guy from Australia, and she's like 16, 17, just sort of looking after me and did the audition with me. And then a lot of the thing for me was that was the only real relationship, that and with Professor X. So we were close, and then to be doing this scene with her and in between takes talking about her kids and children, that was mind-blowing. That was just, because I still, in a way, I'll always see her as a little kid.
Yeah. Well, it's been 14 years.
Right.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, Michele. Thank you.